Hey, greetings everyone out there in internet land. It's your pal, the amazing Flec, and welcome to another one of my daily posts. If you're new to the channel, please know that I post every single week a new circus and flow arts tutorial video. You can find that if you look underneath my playlists here in my channel. Yesterday I laid some tile at my friend's house. It was like a faux wood, like a gray, woodsy kind of looking porcelain tile, rectangular tile, and my job was to scrape out all the stuff, all the adhesive in between it, and prepare one room for the grout work, while my friend, he did the grout work in the other room. And I'll tell you what, grout work doesn't look easy at all. I mean, maybe some of y'all out there who have done grout work know a trick or two about making it easier, but you got to make sure that that is just the right consistency, and you got to put that stuff in there with your knife. Make sure you pack it in real nice and tight, and then you got to sponge it off before it dries too much. You know, you don't want to just sponge it off immediately because you'll leave grooves in the grout line. And at the same time, you don't want to leave too much on the floor because then you got a huge mess to clean up afterwards too. So we played around with that and kind of figured things out as we went. And it was a lot of work. I did about 7 hours of work and knocked out quite a bit of stuff in that amount of time. So that was cool, learning a little something new. I'm gonna go back there on Tuesday when I have my next day off and learn more about grout and learn more about tile work in general. It was well worth the time. I was able to hang out with my friend, listen to some music and get some work in. Oh my gosh, that was a heck of a forearm workout. My triceps are on fire and still burning from that. My fingers felt like they were gonna fall off after doing all that scraping. I had to do a bunch of steel wool work. Pretty exciting stuff. I'm sure you love hearing all about that on my channel here. But today, instead of waking up early and knocking out my tutorial videos nice and early and posting earlier in the day like I was hoping to, I slept in quite a bit. I mean, I think I burnt myself out this whole week of just trying to pack too much into not enough time. And even after sleeping in quite a bit today, I think I still managed to pack in quite a bit as well today. Today I did my 2-ball palm spin tutorial. You can find that in my playlist tab if you're interested in learning more about contact juggling tutorials. So I filmed that earlier today, and then I burned a bunch of old cardboard boxes and stuff that was just sitting in my back porch taking up space for a while. That felt great, opened up a bunch more room. I can put more stuff in there or just leave it empty. I'm finding just having empty space around me does a lot of good for my mental well-being, and to not fill up the empty space with extra stuff is what really counts, and that's what really makes it worthwhile. There's something about walking into a house that's nice and empty. It doesn't have a bunch of stuff inside of it. On one hand, it makes you want to fill it up with more crap. On the other hand, it makes you just want to keep it nice and open because it just feels good for some reason. There's not much clutter. I guess I can get anxiety looking at a house full of clutter these days. I grew up in a house that had a lot of stuff in it. Like, we never wanted to throw anything away, and there was 4 boys and a single mom living in the house, so there was always a mess, and we had a bunch of kids over all the time, people in and out. And when you're used to living a certain way and you just grew up that way, it's one thing. But now that I'm older, I just want to have nice clean house and not have to worry about and have this anxiety that I have to clean up something because it's already clean. And I get this weird joy out of cleaning things nowadays. I must be becoming an adult. Oh no. I never wanted to become one of those. Oh well, changes happen though, folks. Don't laugh, it could happen to you too. One of these days you might grow up. Anyways, it's about midnight now and I'm finally done with all the stuff I wanted to accomplish today, next to making my daily post, and here's what I'm doing right now. So it's about time for me to cut off this camera, throw it on the old laptop, edit it up, make a thumbnail, post it on YouTube. Like I do. So yeah, thanks very much everyone out there in internet land for watching this stuff. I appreciate it. Anyone who subscribes and anyone who supports me in any way they can. Thank you very much. It means the world to me. It's about time I start editing this and get myself some shut-eye. I got a 16-hour shift tomorrow. I got a treadmill I gotta walk on, and I gotta talk your ear off again. Let's get some sleep and we'll do it all over again tomorrow. So remember to keep safe, be well, stay humble, and peace.